So this video we will just jump straight into it. No intro, no nothing. I used dye, I used a bucket, I used a spoolie. These are 3 bundles of 613 Isee Malaysian straight blonde hair. Everything from this hair and anything will be in the description box down below. So what you see here is that I stained a little bit the closure, my bad, but that can happen when you mix up with dye, you know. But what I did for this look is I dyed the root a little bit darker because that was, you know, the style that I was going for this look. And I used a toothbrush because first of all I used like the spoolie. I don't know how to say it, but in Dutch we say kwast, and that was a little bit staining the closure, so I moved up using a toothbrush, and that works way much better. So that's a tip that you guys can also use. So this is really not hard to do. So what I did is I put very boiled hot water in a bucket. That's why I'm also using hand gloves. And before I put the bundles in it, I unravel the bundles and I dip it until I have the desired color. So how much you dip it is how much vibrant the color will be. And in this clip, I'm also showing you guys that you can really tell like the ginger is coming really out, and it looks amazing, like phenomenal. Is that how you say it, guys? Because hey, my English is getting better, you know, just trying it. But okay. So now up to the washing bit. I used my local drugstore shampoo, just a regular shampoo. It doesn't need to be all that. And I use herbal essences. Oh, I love that conditioner, man. That conditioner is so good. Has so much slip. So I use that for the bundles to make sure it's a little bit soft. Although the hair was already blonde though. But I find it very important to work with soft, especially moisturized bundles. And yeah, that was a little bit what I was doing. It's kind of a little bit already explanatory. So here you see my beautiful model, and I already braided a half bit of her hair, and I didn't use any braiding hair because my model has beautiful thick natural hair. So the thing what I did is I made sure that the cornrows were a little bit smaller than how I used to do it, because how thicker your hair, how smaller. Well, that doesn't make sense, but I just made it smaller, you know, to make sure that it will very flat under the wig. So this is the fun part, because to be real honest, when, you know, this is the first time it was on her head and I just washed it, I didn't style it. I'm just going to style it right now. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But y'all guys, y'all gotta just keep watching it, because, you know, my unsureness came into a yes, you know. So I make sure right now that I part her hair, and you know, I was just plucking and a little bit tucking on the wig, and just a little bit making it more defined and more how we're supposed to be doing. So that was the first step in making a very straight back middle part, because that's what she wanted. And then I put some mousse on top of the hair, and I feel like mousse make the hair very like flat. It really molds the hair into into the style that you want to have it. So after the mousse, I comb it through, and I make sure I blow dry it on like hot, like it needs to be capital HOT hot. And yeah, that is what I was doing. A very important part. So my beautiful model, she did not want to use Ghost Bond because she really wanted to have the versatility to you know, put the wig on and off. And so I used the black Got To Be gel, and on top of that I also used the yellow Got To Be sprayed, and on top of that I used medium/high heat to make sure that the closure is secured for the people who really don't know what I'm saying right now. But I make sure that after, on top of that, I use the hot comb, and the purpose for the hot comb is to really flatten down the closure hairs, because it can tend to be a little bit looking bumpy. So what you can see, we're just speeding it up, we're just going fast a little bit right now. So on top of that, I use like a silk scarf to really melt the lace, because we used a 4x4 lace closure, a transparent lace closure that will be used. And right now I'm just speeding it up, and I just straighten her hair bone straight, and I put my straightener on 200 degrees. That is in Dutch. That is like European degrees. I'm not sure how much Fahrenheit that is, but that is really in European degrees. And that's what I did. So at this part I zoomed in a little bit, and what I did is I cut the lace. I cut the lace with a razor, and I cut the lace with a little mini scissors. And only the side thing of the opposite side of having a 4x4 closure that's not very nice is that if you have like a lot of edge hair, like a little bit front, like if you have a low hairline, you know, you can see it a little bit. So at my model you could see it a little bit, but that didn't know it was big from the hairstyle. Nah, we just still made it work because she really wanted to have a 4x4 closure, so we still can make it work for the people who have low hairlines.